Hey Patriots fans, the moment we've all been waiting for is finally here. This Sunday night, New England faces a true test of its identity, its talent, and its grit as they go head-to-head with the Buffalo Bills. Up until now, the season has felt like a warm-up. The Patriots dismantled teams that were far from perfect, and sure, it looked impressive on paper, but the real questions started popping up. Can this team actually compete with the elite? Can Drake May handle a defense that can push back as hard as Buffalo will? This is the kind of matchup that separates the pretenders from the contenders. This is where legacies start to take shape. For Mike Frabel and Josh McDaniels, this is their first real opportunity to prove that the adjustments, the schemes, and the offseason work actually translate to victories when it counts. For Drake May, it's not just another game. It's a statement. The kind of statement that tells the league, I belong here. I can make plays under pressure. I can control a game against one of the best teams in football. Buffalo comes into this with a perfect record for a reason. 4-0, a point differential that screams dominance, and an offense that consistently puts teams on the back foot. James Cook is thriving in the running game, and Josh Allen, well, he's Josh Allen. He's the MVP, the playmaker, the quarterback capable of turning a broken play into a touchdown in the blink of an eye. You can't simply throw more defenders at him or blitz more aggressively and expect magic. He adapts, he reads, he escapes, and he punishes. That's why the Patriots defense needs more than just effort. They need discipline, timing, and near-perfect execution. Christian Gonzalez returning is a major boost, and if Galani Tvai is activated from IR, the secondary gets a critical injection of speed and versatility. But even with those additions, containing Allen will be the ultimate challenge. He can make defenders look foolish with his arm, with his legs, and with his vision. It's not just a quarterback. It's a quarterback who can invent plays from nothing, and that makes planning against him a nightmare. Now, let's talk about Drake May. It's impossible not to draw comparisons between him and Allen, and this season, the stats are staring everyone in the face. Their time to throw is almost identical. Average depth of target, completion percentage, yards per attempt, touchdown-to-interception ratio. They're all in strikingly similar ranges. May is looking like a younger, perhaps slightly more precise version of Allen, and the way he's connecting with Josh McDaniels in the offense shows real growth. There's potential for him to become the kind of quarterback who doesn't just manage games, but dominates them. He's already shown glimpses of that in scrambles, outrunning defenders, and extending plays in ways that remind fans why quarterback development is always a story worth following. But May also has to learn from Allen's history. Turnovers are the killer. Against a team like Buffalo, any interception or fumble can instantly flip momentum and bury a game. The margin for error is zero. The Patriots' turnover issues earlier in the season are a glaring concern. They rank 26th in the league in turnover margin per game, and that cannot continue against a team that thrives on capitalizing on mistakes. Every snap, every handoff, every throw matters more than ever. The offense isn't the only story, though. The Bills' defense is no joke. They rank 11th in the league against the pass, limiting opponents to just over 100 yards per game through the air. Their front seven is disciplined, fast, and aggressive, capable of shutting down the run if the Patriots fail to execute properly. Trayvon Henderson and Arandra Stevenson will need to step up and make an impact on the ground game because the Patriots can't rely solely on passing to win this matchup. Drake May's legs become a weapon in this scenario. Designed runs, quarterback scrambles, and timely improvisation could turn the tide. He's already shown he can outrun elite pass rushers in high-pressure moments, and Sunday night could be his biggest stage yet. But it's not just about creating offense. It's about controlling the clock, managing possessions, and keeping Josh Allen off the field as much as possible. The running game has to complement the passing attack. It has to be cohesive, balanced, and smart. The Patriots have shown flashes of brilliance, but Buffalo is a team that punishes mistakes faster than any other. They won't give an inch, and they have the tools, the talent, and the coaching to exploit even minor errors. Special teams are also worth noting because they can swing momentum in a blink. Marcus Jones nearly returned 2 punts for touchdowns against Carolina, earning Special Teams Player of the Week honors. A single lapse, a missed tackle, or a misjudged punt could lead to disaster, especially with a backup punter in place. Every phase of the game matters in a matchup like this. The Patriots need to be sharp from the first snap to the last whistle. That means clean execution, attention to detail, and composure under pressure. Sunday Night Football is prime time, the lights are bright, and the atmosphere will be electric, especially with the rivalry history between these teams. The Bills hate the Patriots, and the Patriots have historically owned the Bills in critical moments. The weight of the history, the rivalry, and the crowd will be pressing down on the players, but that pressure can be turned into fuel if the team stays disciplined and focused. When it comes to keys for victory, there are a few that immediately stand out. Drake May has to use his legs, but he also has to protect the football. He needs to make plays, extend drives, and capitalize on every opportunity, but turnovers are a killer against a defense like Buffalo's. Containing Josh Allen is more than just a tactical goal, it's survival. You can't stop him entirely, but you can limit his damage, disrupt his rhythm, and force the offense into uncomfortable situations. The Patriots have to apply consistent pressure, mix coverages, and ensure a QB spy is active whenever Allen drops back. Any lapse could result in a 20-yard scramble that flips field position or changes momentum instantly. Simultaneously, the running game must succeed. The offensive line has to create lanes, the running backs need decisive cuts, and May has to know when to pull the ball down and make something happen himself. Every yard gained on the ground will contribute not just to the scoreboard, but to controlling the tempo of the game. Injuries are another factor. Buffalo has some uncertainty with key players like Ed Oliver and Matt Milano, which could tilt the scales slightly. But Cameron Johnston, their punter, is out, which opens small windows for the Patriots to capitalize on special teams opportunities. On the Patriots side, Jared Wilson's ankle is reportedly improving, and Christian Gonzalez is back, though some players like Jalen Hawkins and Caleb Chasson are still questionable. Those nuances could affect rotations, matchups, and defensive schemes, but the bottom line is simple. The Patriots need to execute at a high level in all three phases: offense, defense, and special teams, to have a shot at victory. Finally, the atmosphere cannot be understated. This is the last Patriots-Bills matchup at the old Highmark Stadium, a final showdown in a venue that has seen countless battles. The crowd will be deafening, the energy intense, and the rivalry palpable. Playing under these conditions adds pressure, but it also offers opportunity. The Patriots must play free, focus on fundamentals, trust in their game plan, and let talent and preparation dictate the outcome rather than the noise around them. If they can control turnovers, maximize Drake May's mobility, limit Josh Allen's scrambling, and execute the running game, they could pull off a monumental upset that will define the season and elevate the narrative around this team. This is not just another game. It's a statement, a proving ground, and a chance for the Patriots to remind the league that they are a force to be reckoned with, no matter what anyone else says. Now, let's dive even deeper into what it's going to take for the Patriots to walk out of that stadium with a win. The first thing you notice when you look at Buffalo is how complete they are. Their offense, defense, and even special teams are firing on all cylinders. Josh Allen isn't just a quarterback. He's a dual-threat nightmare. He can throw from any angle, scramble out of pressure, and pick apart a secondary in ways that can make even the most seasoned defenses look helpless. That means every single play has to be meticulously executed. The Patriots can't afford hesitation, miscommunication, or mental lapses. One blown coverage or one missed assignment could turn a seemingly routine series into a 20-yard gain, or worse, a touchdown for Buffalo. The pressure on the Patriots' defensive front will be relentless, but it's not just about getting to Allen. It's about disrupting timing, making him hesitate, and forcing him to make decisions that are less than perfect. If the Patriots can get consistent pressure, mix up coverages, and stay disciplined in their assignments, they have a shot at keeping this game within reach. Every player on that defense has to be locked in, every linebacker, cornerback, and safety, because Allen's eyes are always upfield, and he's always looking for an opening. Offensively, the Patriots have the tools to make Buffalo uncomfortable, but it's all about timing and smart execution. Drake May's mobility is the X factor. He has to extend plays, make defenders miss, and turn broken plays into positive yardage. But he also has to balance aggression with caution. Turnovers are the death knell against a team like Buffalo, and May has to protect the football while still being the dynamic playmaker we know he can be. His chemistry with the receiving core is growing, and when you see him connect with his targets and rhythm, the offense becomes much harder to stop. The offensive line has to provide clean pockets, create running lanes, and adjust to the Bills' defensive schemes on the fly. Trayvon Henderson and Arandra Stevenson will need to be aggressive, decisive, and ready to exploit every gap. Every yard gain on the ground not only moves the chains, but also keeps Allen off the field, controlling the pace of the game. The Patriots need to mix the run and the pass seamlessly, forcing Buffalo to defend every inch of the field. Special teams, often overlooked, could play a pivotal role in this game. Marcus Jones is a game-changer on returns, and any lapse from Buffalo's punter could result in a huge swing in field position, or even a touchdown. The Patriots need to stay alert, maintain discipline, and capitalize on every opportunity that special teams present. That kind of attention to detail often separates close wins from devastating losses, especially in a primetime matchup with so much riding on it. The mental side of this game cannot be understated. Sunday night in Buffalo is not just a football game. It's an atmosphere. The rivalry, the history, and the stakes make it electric. This is the final matchup at the old Highmark Stadium, and the energy from the crowd is going to be deafening. The Patriots must embrace that intensity without letting it overwhelm them. They need to play free, stay aggressive, and trust their preparation. Pressure can be a weapon, but it can also be paralyzing if the team lets it dictate their play. Composure, focus, and mental toughness will be just as important as athletic ability in this game. Another key factor will be the Patriots' ability to adapt mid-game. Buffalo is a team that will adjust, counter, and exploit weaknesses as soon as they appear. The coaching staff must be sharp, recognizing tendencies, and making in-game adjustments that keep the Bills off balance. Whether it's changing coverage schemes, altering run plays, or finding mismatches in the receiving core, the Patriots must be dynamic and proactive. Reacting slowly will allow Buffalo to dictate the pace and control the momentum, which is a luxury the Patriots cannot afford. Turnovers remain a major concern. The Patriots' negative turnover margin has been a season-long issue, and against a team that excels at forcing mistakes, it's potentially catastrophic. Every handoff, every pass, every catch must be secured. Drake May and the entire offense have to internalize the idea that possession equals opportunity. A fumble or interception here is not just a mistake. It could swing the entire game in Buffalo's favor in a matter of seconds. The discipline and precision of the offense will be a defining factor in this matchup. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to Patriots Hub and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest updates on our New England Patriots. And don't be shy. Share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. Whispers are swirling through the NFL like wildfire, and it seems the New England Patriots might have just made a move that could redefine their defense overnight. Patrick Surtain, too, the electrifying cornerback known for his lockdown coverage and uncanny football IQ, is reportedly now in Foxborough. If the buzz is true, the Patriots' secondary has gone from solid to elite almost immediately. Sources close to the team hint that Surtain's arrival isn't just a boost, it's a statement. New England has long been a team willing to rebuild its identity through strategic, high-profile acquisitions, and landing a talent like Surtain signals that the front office is aiming to transform the secondary into one of the league's most feared units. Analysts are already speculating that opposing quarterbacks will have nightmares trying to navigate this revamped secondary, with Surtain potentially shadowing top wideouts week after week. What makes this rumor even juicier is the timing. The Patriots' defensive backfield has been a roller coaster of ups and downs over the past seasons, showing flashes of brilliance, but never quite locking in the consistency required to dominate. If Surtain really is stepping in, the learning curve for the rest of the secondary could be shockingly short. Veteran players could benefit from his presence, Young talents might suddenly find themselves in the spotlight, and the overall chemistry of the defense could see an immediate uplift. Fans are already buzzing on social media, imagining scenarios where certain picks off passes in crucial moments, transforming games with his instincts and coverage skills. The chatter even extends to fantasy football circles, with pundits quietly suggesting that any Patriots cornerback could see a sudden spike in value thanks to SURTAIN's shadowing prowess and leadership on the field. Of course, none of this is official yet, but in a league where rumors often become reality, the thought of Patrick Surtain II patrolling the Patriots secondary is enough to send chills through the NFC and AFC alike. If this whisper is true, New England may have just flipped the switch on a defensive unit that could dominate for years to come. For now, the NFL world waits, eyes glued to every hint and insider tip, wondering, has a new era of Patriots defense quietly arrived? That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our New England Patriots, be sure to subscribe to Patriots Hub and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.